We've got about 3 minutes to go before we open this market. And if you own Nvidia, you're going to be very happy this morning. R Barton joins us. I want to talk about Nvidia. It's $1,000 a share, $1,015. Is it too late to buy?
It's not too late to buy, and I think Adam laid out a pretty good case for that earlier, Stuart. But here's the thing. We talked about this in February of 2023 at $208 right on the show. I was a buy on a pullback saying this is going to get bigger. And since then, Nvidia has done simply one thing: dominate AI. At one point in time, we calculated 90% of profits from AI in general were going to Nvidia. They're winning the early game at every stage, Stuart, and every new product coming out is getting better. The new H200 chip is being adopted for the first time and is doing great things. So yes, we can still buy it. I always like to buy it on a little pullback after a big bump like this, but if you're not in the game, you got to get in this game.
Do you have the stomach to buy it now at $1,017 a share? Do you?
I am not a person who's going to buy on the big push up, Stuart. I'm going to buy that next pullback to about $950. We'll get it at some point in time soon, maybe in the next 6 months, and then I'm going to buy even more, pile on more.
All right. You also like Adobe. They're the Photoshop people, right? Why do you like them?
Yeah, they're another one of the stealth plays that I like in AI. I'm looking for people that are doing AI things that don't seem to be AI right up front. They've had a pullback to a great level, and I think what they're doing is using AI in all the creative generative spaces that are going to be able to push them up. So yes, I like them, and I like them right here.
Isn't it time for these companies which say, yes, we've adopted AI, this is what it's doing for us, isn't it time that they show me how much money extra they've made because of AI? That's what I want to see.
What a great point, Stuart. And I think we're at that stage in the cycle where people are putting more money into getting into the AI game than they're being able to extract as a company. So your point is really well made. I think we saw one thing that I'd love to throw out there: a 220-year-old company yesterday, Stuart, that I worked for, DuPont, is now splitting into 3 public companies. That's another big one that we got to keep an eye on. These legacy companies that are breaking up and moving out, that's a big deal as well.
I'd like to see some increased value in one of the divided companies. I mean, that's what you want to see. More profits. That's what we want to see. DR, thanks for joining us. We'll check in on Nvidia throughout the day, and that's a promise.